influencers. Good morning. Good morning. It is January the 4th, 2020, and I have a message for you. So first things first, we are going to get up and wash our face. It is 9:25 this morning. Let's get it going. Okay, so the first product I use is the Witch Hazel. It's by Dickinson's, and it's a pure perfecting toner. Gently cleanses, conditions pores to maintain clear, smooth, and balanced skin without overdrying. Now, guys, I really have sensitive skin, and so I was really skeptical about using this. My mother has been using it for years, but it definitely does work. And I got this from Target. And I got these from the dollar store. They're just cotton rounds, and I use these to begin wiping my face. So you only need like a drop. I kind of just did too much. You only need like a drop. This over your face. Now, it says on the bottle that you're supposed to do this daily, but guys, I don't. I don't like putting anything on my skin every day. Normally, if I wash it, I just use water. So I don't do this daily. You can, but I don't like to overprocess. I just don't like to put anything on my skin every day, but I do this at least 3 times out of the week. 3 times out of the week. And you just go over your whole face with it, cleaning it. And this is before you wash it, guys. Right? Okay. And as you can see, dirt there, dirt there. Not too much, but more on the side. Okay? That's simple. Do that. As you can see, my face is pretty much clear. And this is because I don't put products on my face. It's so important that you don't put things on your face. I know a lot of people are selling these things, selling different products. They're coming out with different products, and they're saying, oh, you can get clear skin. You can take away your blemishes, your black spots, and all this stuff. But guys, this Witch Hazel has been around for years. So use something that you know that is proven to work. And I'm telling you, this works. Look at my skin. And this is not a paid advertisement or anything like that. Okay? And so once I do that, I use this. Aveeno. This is really good. And it's for cleansing. And it's good for brightening your skin, okay? If you can see, my skin is bright and it is shining. It looks amazing, okay? Without any makeup, nothing. Beautiful skin, okay? And so what we do first, because your face has to be wet. Your face has to be wet to put this on. So I'm going to rinse my face first. Okay. Just pure water, warm water. This is really warm. So just rinse it. Just rinse it. Face. little water on it. Then you get your Aveeno, and you only need a little bit of this. I've had this for over like 6 months, okay? A little bit. And you rub it in, and then you rub it on your face. All over your toe. All right? All over your face. Okay, pretty much, pretty good, right? And then you just wash it off with pure water. Feels so good, guys. You just don't know. Take your towel here and now. You just damp it and get it off. Now, see my face. Clear. Beautiful. Clear and beautiful, right, guys? Look at it. Now, what I normally do after I wash my face is obviously brush my teeth, right? But I had my morning coffee, and I wanted to record this video for you guys, and so we're going to hold off on that. I'm going to drink a little bit more coffee. Then I'm going to come up in here, brush my teeth, put some Vaseline on my face, get my clothes changed, and head to the gym. But before that, let me give you the inspiration for today. Hey guys, I am back. Yep. And I have my coffee. There is nothing like a great coffee in the morning, right? Oh, it's so good. Okay, so today I wanted to talk to you guys about getting back to your core. Now, I know it's 2020 and a lot of you guys have your New Year's resolutions, you have your goals, you have the things that you want to achieve throughout this year, right? And what I want to pose to you is that you need to get into a quiet space and empty your mind. Empty your mind, meaning forget about all of the things that you tell yourself that you want. Because a lot of times our desires come from the things that we see and the things that we want to obtain based on our desires of this world. And the truth of the matter is that things could never make you happy, right? A lot of people want to live in their purpose, and they want to be at peace, and they want to feel joy, right? And what we have to understand about peace and joy is that peace and joy doesn't come from external things. It doesn't come from the things that are outside of you that you can touch. It doesn't come from the things outside of you that you can touch. It doesn't come from the things that you can purchase. It doesn't come from these things. Peace, this will not give you peace. A new house, a new car will not give you peace. Okay? It will not give you joy. Joy comes from the inside. It comes from the inside and it shines out. Okay? Because how many times have you got something and you've purchased something, but you still didn't feel good in the inside about yourself? I mean, you may have felt good when you purchased it, but after you wore it or after you indulged in it, the peace of it was gone. The joy of it was gone because it doesn't come from external things. Those are pleasures that you have, right? That's just a pleasure. Pleasure comes from outside, external, right? So that's just pleasure. But peace and joy comes from inside of you. So the key of emptying your mind is to help you get back to your core. To get back to your core. And when you get back to your core, you get back to the reality of your life. Getting back to who you really are and what you really want to do in your life. What is it that you're called to do? What is it that you keep ignoring that God is telling you you need to let go of? What is it that you need to change? See, when we empty our mind and we get back to the core of who we are and what we truly desire from a God, because God said he would give us the desires of our heart, but he gives us those desires. Because God gives us desires that are found in him. So as we seek him, we find him. And when we find him, we begin to think like him. We begin to get the desires that he implanted in us. See, it's found in our core. And to go a little bit deeper so you can understand about this core, I looked up the definition of what is a core, right? And I'm looking at the definition of the core in terms of the body, right? And so when you think about your body, it is the midsection, which is all of this section, the mid part section of your body that involves all your muscles. It involves all your muscles. Your core involves all your muscles, okay? So when you clear out your mind, right? And a good way to clear out your mind is to get in a quiet space, right? Where you can't be interrupted, you can't be distracted. You get into a quiet space and you take deep breaths. When you take deep breaths, it clears your mind. It definitely does. It is studies out there that tells you, breathing and taking deep breaths really helps you. We know that if we're feeling, irate or we're arguing and we're very, very, emotional, if you just stop and breathe, it stimulates your mind and it slows down the cells that are stressors in the brain. So breathing can help you empty out your mind, okay? And so when you empty out your mind and you get back to the core, then you begin to think about, as I mentioned, what is it that I am neglecting in my life? What is it that I truly, truly want in life? See, and when we think about the core and we think about what we truly, truly want, then we can identify what habits we have developed that attribute to our ability to maintain certain things in our life. Meaning, if you have, let's say, a habit of smoking weed. We're just going to put it out there because a lot of people smoke weed. I used to smoke weed. I stopped smoking weed for this very reason that I'm about to give you right now. Okay, so let's say in your life you want to be an international speaker, right? You want to speak. Like, that's really, really your passion. That is really what you want to do. See, and when you get back to your core, you can't think about all of the things that can stop you from doing it. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, I talk too funny. Oh, I'm slow. All of these different. No. When God called certain people in the Bible, he wasn't worried about how they spoke. He said that you can do it because I called you. I called you. Okay? He wasn't worried about how they spoke. He said, I called you. When he called Moses, Moses was scared. He didn't even want to go talk to the people. God said, but I will be with you. Okay? So God will be with you. If that's really what you are called to do, and that's your purpose, and that's what you really, really desire, and that's what you really, really want, you don't want it because you are trying to impress other people. You want it because this is something you've always thought about when you were a little girl, when you were a little boy, then God will make a way. He says that your what is it? Your purpose will make room for you. The gift will make room for you. Okay, your gift will make room for you. So if that is the gift that God has given you, He will make room for you. You don't have to worry about what you don't have. Okay, you don't have to worry about what you don't have. But the key is, you want to be a motivational speaker, but you smoke weed, right? Now, that is a habit that you picked up, right? So when you start to identify what you want, you think about your core. At the core, I want to be a motivational speaker. But one of the habits that I have that makes me feel like I'm not going to be able to motivate a speaker is, I smoke weed. And when you think about smoking weed, weed normally calms down the brain. It calms down the brain and it makes you, a little bit more calm. It kind of relieves anxiety. Let's just keep it real. A lot of people do it because they feel like it helps them function better. But the truth of the matter is, weed does have its symptoms. It does have side effects. It does have things that affect you. Weed has been proven that it really affects your memory and affects your brain cells, right? So if it affects your memory and you're trying to be an international speaker and you're doing all this study and stuff, you may forget some of the things that you need to say, right? And so when you think about your getting back to your core, those are one of the things that you may have to say, you know what, God, I'm willing to give this up. But the key is, you have to replace your old habit with a new habit, right? And we know that you want to be a motivational speaker. So now, instead of smoking, let's go to the gym. Let's pick up a new book to read. Let's do something that is going to help us and put us in a place to cultivate our new desire, because this is what we want. And the truth of the matter is that you are not going to feel better. You are not going to feel good about yourself until you start doing the thing that you really, really want to do. You're called to do it. It's already been said before the foundation of this world. God has already implanted it, embedded it within you. He said, before I formed you in the belly, I knew you. So he already knows that that's what you're called to do. You know it deep down inside because you have a strong desire to do it. You see other people that do it, you say, I could do that, or I want to do that. And you may envy people that do it because you know that that's what you are called to do and you're not doing it. So the key is to get back to your core, get back to what you really, really want to do, and then identify habits that may be affecting your ability to maintain the thing that you want to do. Okay. For another example, say, you want to get over your ex, but you picked up a habit. Every time you get off of work, you drive by his house to get to your house. And every time you drive by it going home, you thinking about him. You thinking you having urges to stop and maybe go see what he doing. Or you having urges to see if he got another woman at his house. That is something that's not helping you get to your goal of getting over him. Or maybe you want to get over him, but you're still following him on social media. You're still checking his pages. That's not going to help you get over him. So maybe you need to find a new route to take home from work, right? Maybe you need to delete him from your social media. Maybe you need to deactivate your pages for a while. What is it that you need to do to get back to the core of what it is that you want? Don't just make a New Year's resolution for 2020 and tell yourself, oh, this is what you're going to accomplish, but you don't have any adjustments that you need to make. See, a lot of people do goals and New Year's resolutions. Like they'll make their New Year's resolution, what they want to do, and then they'll make their goals, right? Of how they plan to get there. Goals are just a roadmap to how you're going to get to your destination. But one of the key elements that a lot of people forget to make is, what are the adjustments that you're going to need to make in order to get to your destination? Because if you are going to get to your destination, that means that what you were doing in 2019, you're going to have to change in 2020. And there are going to be certain habits that you're going to have to adjust you're going to have to eradicate from your life in order to get to your destination. Trust me. I'm telling you because I've been there. Okay. I told you I used to smoke marijuana. Okay. Now I'm a master's student getting ready to graduate. I speak. And, you know, I'm doing my YouTube videos. I've always been encouraging people. I facilitate groups within my career. And so in order to do that, my mind has to be sharp. And so I can't afford to do something that is pleasurable at the moment, right? But then afterwards, I'm dealing with the side effects of what I chose to do in the moment to get that instant gratification. But that instant gratification is not helping me live my best life. It's not helping me be the person I'm called to be. It's not giving me peace. It's not giving me joy. So we have to get back to the space where we are at our core and we are making the adjustments in our life to follow the goals to get to the destination. So it's deeper than just setting New Year's resolutions and making goals to get to your destination. No, we have to make adjustments. Adjustments. We need adjustments in our life. Now, there's been people who've gotten to their destination without making adjustments. But the truth of the matter is that you're not going to be able to maintain if you don't make those adjustments, because it is going to require a new version of you. You're going to have to become different. You're going to have to become a new person in order to maintain. Okay? So, before I wrap up this and then I close off the phone. It can be done, God. There is none greater than you. Okay, God, we are just happy to be in your presence. We thank you for your word, God. Do what only you can do. Whew, Jesus, we thank you. All of you and none of me, oh God. And we just pray that the enemy cannot come into their hearts or their minds to steal this word. Help them get back to their core and make the necessary adjustments to reach their fullest potential. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I'll see y'all on the flip side. Hey guys, so I just left out of the gym and I feel amazing, as you can tell. And I really just wanted to get on here to close out the vlog and say to you guys, like, are you committed to living the fullest expression of yourself? Like, are you committed? And when I ask you guys that question, like, I'm asking myself that question. And the truth of the matter is, in order to live the truest, highest, most expression of yourself, you have to make adjustments in your life. And that may be cutting off things that are not helping you, these habits that are not helping you, and truly replacing it with things that is going to benefit you. Things that are going to make you feel good about yourself. Like, I'm just going to really be transparent with you guys. One of the things that I struggle with the most is getting up early in the morning. Even though I still get up early in the morning because I have to leave my house like around 6:50 in order to get my daughter to school on time. So I'm still waking up early. But the truth of the matter is that I can wake up earlier than that, because I actually do wake up earlier than that. I just go back to sleep. But when I do that, I find myself rushing, and I find myself not being as energetic. Hold on, guys, sorry. Find myself not being as energetic as I would had I got up and did everything that I needed to do in the morning. So that is an adjustment that I am committed to this year. So find an adjustment that you need to make in your life so that you can get back to your core and get back to what God has called you to do, so that you can live the fullest expression of yourself. And I will see you guys on the flip side of another vlog, and I'll let you guys know about how it's going with allowing myself to stay awake when I wake up. Like, because the truth of the matter is, when I wake up, like, say my time to wake up in the morning is like, I tell myself I need to wake up at 5 o'clock, right? But I may wake up like 4:30 or 4:45, and what I would do was go back to sleep. And then what that makes me do is, by the time 5 o'clock come, I'm so tired that I'll snooze for another 15 minutes, and now I'm waking up at 5:30 and I'm trying to get everything done that I need to get done in the morning. And so now my morning is just not going well. And how you start is how you're going to finish. So if my morning doesn't go well, then throughout the day I'm not living the fullest expression of myself. So that is something that I am committed to doing, and something I am committed to change. And I just pray that you guys have enjoyed this vlog. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. My goal for this year with YouTube is to get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can enter into a new realm of YouTube. I've been YouTubing for a long time, and as you guys can see, I wasn't consistent with it, but starting in 2019, I was consistent. I became consistent with posting at least one video a week, and I am so proud of myself. So now I've upped it, and I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. So come on, influencers, because I call you guys my influence, because I am a voice in the influence. So that means that you're attracted to me because there is influence in your life, and you want to get to the level where you can influence others positively. So you have connected with me, and that is the goal. And that's why I share things and share skills and share tools that can get you there. So go ahead, subscribe, go ahead and like this button, go ahead and share, invite other people to subscribe, and enjoy your day, and let it be a fullest expression of yourself that you give unto the world. Thanks again for tuning in. Peace.